Well, for more on the race for National Chief of the AFN, we're joined by our Truth in Politics panel. Carrie Benjo is the editor of Eagle Feather News, and Negon Sinclair is the columnist with the Winnipeg Free Press. Carrie, Negon, great to have you with us. Carrie, there are now 4 candidates that we know of. David Pratt from Saskatchewan, Cindy Woodhouse and Sheila North from Manitoba, and Dean Sayers from Ontario. What do you make of the race so far, and are there any other names you're hearing?
I've been hearing that Reg Belrose might throw his name back in. He came in second last round. I'm really intrigued with the amount of candidates coming forward. You would think that, you know, with everything that happened last time, people would be a little hesitant to jump into that seat, but there seems to be a lot of interest from particularly the prairies. I haven't heard anybody from BC yet throw in their name, and it'd be interesting to see at the end of the day who all is prepared to take on that position.
Negon, you know, we're getting pretty close to the time when the cutoff, I guess, to announce that you're running. Your thoughts on those who have announced, and do you think there are any front runners so far?
Well, you can't discount Sheila North, who's had lots of support in the past. And of course, if Reg Belrose decides to run, certainly there's support that's still already there. And I think if you really consider the issue with former National Chief Archibald, undoubtedly there was a movement to remove her amongst a segment of chiefs. And who led that movement? It was Cindy Woodhouse, as well as some of the other regional chiefs that were moving in that area. So what we've got is we've got kind of a 3-person race. I don't see any other real person coming in and breaking into that in some way. However, these elections are all about really in the moment at the time. And this is going to be a hybrid format. So you're not going to see the kind of in the past kind of proxies that you'll see during the election. So what you're going to see is you're going to see real people in chiefs voting online as alongside people who are in live. So I mean, it's the kind of convention that it's really hard to call, and it's hard to really predict things at this point. But undoubtedly, if you were to ask me to put my bets on, I would say that Sheila North has really got a real shot at it.
Carrie, what do you see as the big issues heading into this December election for AFN National Chief?
I think right now we are seeing a lot of talk about cows and plows, treaty rights, and the situation in Ontario with the Métis, and I think those are issues that are going to push a lot of discussion moving forward with AFN, because I think these are discussions that need to happen. And there's so much people within the community that are still so unsure of exactly what is happening. Big things are happening, but at the grassroots level, people still don't know, and they are looking to their leadership to figure that out for them.
Negon, it's been a couple of rough years for the Assembly of First Nations. Whoever is elected as National Chief, what do you think the big challenges facing them will be?
It's the same old issues as always, but relevancy that the AFN really has for years now, and this really isn't just one national chief, this is subsequent national chiefs for a long time, really since I don't know more, that the relevancy of the AFN has really come into question of, do we really need a national organization to speak for First Nations, which have regional interests across the country? Just for example, really whoever amongst this leadership group can appeal to British Columbia, that will be the person who will come out victorious, because the most amount of votes come from that area. But if you're to ask me to pick on one issue, here is really what I think the National Chief will be involved in over the next term. We have a federal election coming up. We have the issue in the referendum, really a national referendum on Justin Trudeau's legacy. And will that national chief participate within what has been the most progressive prime minister in history? I'm not saying the best prime minister, but certainly the most progressive when it comes to Indigenous issues. And I think that will be what the national chief will have to deal with, because if we see a potential next federal government, that next federal government, as well as Justin Trudeau's movement, will be to commodify resources. And we know in the past that involves trampling on Indigenous and treaty rights. And so will the National Chief take a place in that argument?
Kerry and Egon, we'll have to leave it there. It'd be great to have the panel on the floor of the election in Ottawa in December, but we'll keep an eye on things until then. Thanks.
Miigwech.